Hello, welcome Janvi.
Hi,
First of all,
thank you.
congratulations on getting admission in University of Pittsburgh. Very
Thank you.
happy to know about this accomplishment, and it is one of the best universities for biology that also we know. So, would like to know your introduction in your words. So, please provide a small introduction to our viewers.
Sure. So my name is Janvi Girkut. I'm Canadian, currently living in North Carolina in the United States. And I am a senior headed for the University of Pittsburgh, as you mentioned. My experience with Masterclass began in, I believe, December of 2020. Yes, December of 2020. And I just found out I was going to move to the States. So I was really nervous about SAT preparation, but my friend recommended me this service, so I reached out to you. And I also sat down for a practice session, I remember, and I was very impressed. So I decided to sign up. And then I gave my first SAT attempt in August of 2021. And then I gave another one in October 2021. And then in my first attempt, I scored 1490. Second attempt scored 1520. So I was very happy with those results. And yeah, I'm really thankful for Masterclass.
Thank you so much. I mean, definitely we guided, but on everything is done by students. So we are means, but ultimately the work is done by students. So congratulations to you for getting 1520. Good.
Thank you.
So just want to know a bit about your college preparation. Many students feel very stressful about college preparation.
Yes.
These 2 years, especially, they are very stressful. How was your journey?
Well, I came as a bit of a special case since I moved to the United States, but since I had only lived for a few months before the college application process, I was still considered an international applicant when applying. So that made it a little more stressful because we have basically it's higher competition essentially. So I would definitely say it was stressful, but if you put enough time and resources into it and you're committed to it, it's definitely doable.
That's good. That's good. So, I mean, you made 1520. I mean, others. I mean, it's a big struggle for students to get above 1500. Frankly, it's not that easy. We know that. So, from your experience, how important is to get a good set or ACT score? I mean, what role does it play in your college admission?
So I would say that universities definitely consider a variety of factors when they're reviewing your application. And I would say that SAT is definitely one of them because I would say it came across as one of my greatest strengths since it's definitely a standardized exam, meaning everyone takes the exact same thing. So it's very easy to compare results student to student. In that capacity, I would say SAT is very helpful to demonstrate to universities basically your ability. Yeah.
Basically, it's like a first filtration process. They can see everyone on the same level. They can map everyone on the
That's
same level.
yeah, that's one of the strengths of a good SAT score is you're basically being compared using the same material to everyone else. So it's a very, yeah, like you said,
Good, good.
it's a direct comparison. Yeah.
Very good. So you're going to University of Pittsburgh
Mhm.
to do biology as a major.
Yes.
So how come you are interested in biology? I mean, when most of the students are going to engineering.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of my friends are going into especially comp sci engineering as well. Um, Basically, since I was very young, I've been very interested in biology.
You are young
But
still. You are still young.
yes, I know. I mean, for more than a decade now.
Okay.
And I had trouble selecting which major, but my reasoning for biology is that I want to narrow down what I want to become, but I also want to take general courses to properly narrow down. So my idea is that I'm getting in with the biology degree, and then I'll be able to narrow down which path I want. But like I mentioned to you, I'm very interested in research.
So, in order to get into the biology, basically,
Yes.
degree, I mean, how did you prepare your profile? I just want to know a bit about it. What on courses you took as you are interested mostly in this?
Sure. I was also a special case in that category because in Canada, AP courses are not as often taken as someone would in the US. So I didn't have any AP classes on my record before coming to the States. So basically, the way I made up for that is I joined a lot of extracurricular school clubs, activities related to biology. For example, I was vice president of a couple of clubs at my school, health related. And I believe I was able to compensate in that way. But again, since it was extra circumstances, I indicated that in my application and I challenged myself to take as many APs as I could when I came to the States. Yeah.
So, what on APs you are doing? I mean, especially related to biology.
I took AP Bio and then AP Environmental Science, which is unfortunately all my schedule could allow since I had to take course graduation or high school graduation courses, so like civics, American history, those took up a lot of spaces. But I definitely took what I could health related and AP.
That's great. So basically, you made your profile fit for biology, right?
Yes, through my circumstances, I definitely tried my best to push forward biology.
Have you undergone any internship also?
No, I haven't.
Any extra project you did?
Extra project?
Any, yeah, to put on your profile?
I wouldn't say project. Most of my experience was just in organizations, like school
Organizations.
clubs, organizations,
I get it.
school
Fine.
clubs. Yeah.
Good, good, good. So coming from academics to something, some fun related, what are your hobbies?
I really like piano. I also really like, yeah. I also used to play flute, violin, and I'm still in touch with those. Lately, I've been getting into basri. That's another interest of mine. Yeah, I like a lot of instruments, but other than that, I also like dance and I like drawing, sketching.
So on art forms, basically dance, music, and
Yes.
sketching on art form. That's great. Good to know about it. So which one or two of them you are going to take along with you to university?
I'm most interested in taking my piano and flute with me. It's a great tool to serve as balance from work. When I'm feeling too stressed, I can just do that and it calms me down and it makes me more prepared to start working again.
Very good, very good. So what are your future plans?
I'm interested in research, like I said, but seeing as how I'm more on the unsure side, that's why I picked the biology major. Um, one of the things I'm interested in is oncology research, since uh, I've always been very interested in that because of the how do I say it? Cancer is something that's always present in our lives, and that's why I've been drawn towards cancer research.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is research. So, do you have any plans that to help society in some specific manner by being a doctor or being a researcher or some community service? Have you planned something like this?
Well, my main plans are in research, and I'm really interested in making treatment more accessible to everyone, because I feel that there are certain inequalities in healthcare currently, and I really want to focus on at least mitigating or reducing significantly that inequality.
That's great. That's great. So, are you going to? I mean, basically, do you plan to go into some policy making also? Because this doesn't come into research. This comes under
Yeah, yeah.
decision making.
Mhm.
So
Um,
for that, you have to basically in the administration side more.
Right. So, like I said, my interests aren't very narrowed down. Research is just one thing I'm very interested in. But that is my like general goal. So I will definitely see what I'm more interested in and how I can narrow down my goals and career path. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. So apart from that, apart from basically, hobbies and research, I want to know how your routine has been since last 2 years. I mean, because you have been doing so many APs, SAT
Yeah.
prep, you came from Canada to US. So how did you manage, the change?
hmm Um, I'd say, well, I've moved around a lot in my life, so the Canada-US change wasn't that great. But one thing I definitely had to manage, especially in the past 2 years, was time management. And I actually believe Masterclass was a great help in this because when you're learning different concepts for SAT, I was learning new concepts that I wasn't learning at school. So I basically had to, it's almost like I was learning something completely different using the textbook and all that. So I would say that workload also definitely helped me for university preparation. That was a great help.
Good. So good to know about your journey, and it's great to interact with you once again.
Mhm.
Best wishes on behalf of our team, and good luck for future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Remember us for any help in future also.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much, Janvi, for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.